Hello and welcome to the finals of an Aether Revolt Kaladesh draft. We're on the draw again, but this hand's got a lot going for it. Some early plays and some things to do. We can start with the Infiltrator. Whoops, I didn't even mean to play that, but I guess it worked. Then, when we trade the Infiltrator off, as I expect we'll do, get in some Countless Gears Renegades, which will be better for our Dawn Feather Eagle. Ooh, Thriving Grubs. Yeah. So I don't mind attacking here. They might just not block. I guess that makes sense. And we can play an evasive threat. And then, oh, if we draw planes, that's kind of the best thing. Then if we trade off the Infiltrator next turn, we get to go Renegade, Renegade. Otherwise, we'll see. Yeah, no, I'll let the Thriving Grubs come in while they're on the back foot. Flying is too important. Oh, this might be the black-red Wrangle deck. That's the one good reason to play Defiant Salvager. You steal your opponent's creature and then wrangle it in. Yeah. Okay, so we're going for this. I'm thinking about not playing the 4th Bridge Patrol. It's probably just right to play it. Yeah. Yeah, it's either Maulfist Squad or 4th Bridge plus Countless Gears Renegade. I do want to get the most creatures we can out here. If we draw a land, it's even possible that we Dawn Feather Eagle this next turn. Yeah, make that thing a little smaller for one turn. So what have they got? Scrap Trawler. Okay, so it doesn't do much yet, but when this thing trades off, they could get something back for it. Now, what are we doing this turn? Once again, I don't really want to trade here. I think we're just going to be doing more damage if we attack. So, pretty easy attack here. I don't want to just sacrifice one of these guys to get 1 damage in and play Countless Gears Renegade, because it's just better to play Maulfist Squad. So keep our team healthy. And make a servo. And we lose to Make Obsolete, but it's an uncommon, it's in pack 3. Maybe they don't have it. Alright, so they're attacking for 6 here. They're going to play like Black Gear Hulk and we're going to cry. 11. So if we throw 1 creature in front of this, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, I'm just not going to block again. And hope to draw land. Alright, we're at 8. And they're playing Gifted Aetherborn with Lifelink. So they block Countless Gears Renegade. They go up to 13. Then it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that should be just about enough to win it here. So good draw. Good draw off the top land. Yep, just all creatures. Nothing special going on this game. Vanilla deck. I will say the Audacious Infiltrator has impressed me for Revolt specifically. It is a guy who will trade off more often than not. Otherwise, they're just taking 3 a turn, which is also fine. But yeah, they're dead if they just take it all, but I guess they're not just taking it all. Still, I wouldn't attack out any other way, because now we have all our guys back on defense. They're at 2. I don't predict they'll have 2 tricks enough to kill us. They go up to 4, so this is probably safe. 3, 6. If they had like, there's some things they could have to win here. 4, 5, 6, 7. But even built to smash doesn't do it. They get 4 in from the scrap trawler. 4, 5, 6, 7. If they had built to smash, they'd probably cast it on Aetherborn. Yeah. Ooh, they're up to 7. 3, 4, 5. So we don't have enough to kill them, but we should have enough to survive here, since they've got to be out of tricks. And we can attack in for 4 this turn. And that should be enough to win it next turn. Let's say we attack in for 4, they go down to 3, then down to... Yeah, that should be enough. I just don't want to die to another built to smash. Wow, I thought we just won easily, but all of a sudden it's a serious race. The Death Touch and Lifelink makes me a little scared here, but I will block like this. So that should be lethal next turn if they don't have anything, or at least not a flyer. No, they do have a flyer. That's annoying. Okay, but that's still not... It's still not the absolute worst thing in the world. So we attack with everything, and they can't block the servo or they're dead. They block the Dawn Feather Eagle to trade. They go to 1, and then we play the Renegade to get 2 creatures out. Yeah. And then, even if they gain the 2 life, our 1 flyer is lethal once again. Whew. Well, you can see why that deck is in the finals. It's got a lot going for it. Anything we can do about it? I mean, Conviction kind of helps. Decommission. I still like Decommission. Yeah, I like our deck. Submit. That little Aetherborn guy, Death Touch Lifelink, it's just a Vampire Nighthawk on the ground. Pretty annoying. Yeah, the only thing I'm really looking at here is Conviction. And if things get too out of hand, we could bring in a couple of Night Market Lookouts for Game 3 when we're on the play. Kind of funny. Yeah, once again a hand that is slow, but is also powerful. There we go, that's what I'm looking for. Gear Shift Ace plus Untethered Express. God, hopefully they don't have a good way to deal with it. Meep meep. Anyway, Thriving Rats. Yeah, we can't do anything about this. Next turn we can go Osprey, attack for 2. I'll hold up Alley Evasion for much later. We could leave the Gear Shift Ace back to block, but that's not even that good. I don't know, I think we just try to get in as much damage as we can here. And draw land, that's what we need. We need Swamp, or really any land. We'll take 3 here. Yeah, the problem with the rats is it just isn't that big. And Defiant Salvager. Yeah, so I think it's safe to attack in here first again. I don't want to fight against Wrangle. They could double block the Gear Shift Ace, but I guess they're just not. So play another Osprey. Without getting our 3rd land, it looks grim. 6, they're attacking for 6. We've got 6. And they're doing it first, though. So we lose this race unless we can, I don't know, do something about it. Now, I don't know why they could have built to smash here, but I want to provoke it. They get in 2 damage here. Precise strike. Okay, that's also, you know, better for us than built to smash, I guess, in that case. Resourceful return. They do have an artifact, so they get their thing back. Oh, man. Well, that's all pretty good. So what does this turn look like next turn? We can't cast Daring Demolitions. That's kind of out of it. We can play Untethered Express, and that'll have first strike if we crew it with the Gear Shift Days. So I am going to attack with the Osprey. And just hope for the best. If they still attack all out, that gets pretty scary, because it means they do have built to smash. Now if they hesitate here, it makes their position a little weaker, but if they still go ahead and attack, yeah, it's a little concerning. The other thing is, we're not really exposing all that much by blocking with Untethered Express. But what's going on here? We've got the Poisoner, the Salvager, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If they do have built to smash, let's try to play around that. We block a servo. 3, 4, 5, 6. They get in for 9. We're at 1. And then we are in bad shape for the next turn. Now if we try to block Defiant Salvager, that's also not great. I might try to block the Poisoner here. Because I just don't want to get in a fight with this Salvager when we don't have to. Then they'll be left with 4 creatures, and we can actually play out 2 creatures next turn. So we're not dead if they get us down to 1 here. Nope. We're at 4. My goodness. Ironclad Revolutionary. And it's just a 6/6. It's just the biggest thing ever. Okay, we could kill it. Or no, we couldn't even kill it. Can't even kill it. But we could attack into it with the Express and use Alley Evasion to... yeah. To make it win combat. And then we're at 2 life, which is not great. Too bad about this Harpooner. Like, something of ours has to leave play for that to even work. So what do we do? Oh, what do we do here? Deadeye Harpooner. The problem is we need to like return Gear Shift Days, play Deadeye Harpooner to kill this, jump the Revolutionary. It's just not enough, I think. Or we could play Malfist Squad, that'd be 3 blockers, and then we get in, 3 chumpers, basically, for these things. And then we get in there with a little more. They don't have any creatures left. Yeah, I'm just going to go for attacking with the Untethered Express. If they block it, we do Alley Evasion and Deadeye Harpooner. If they don't block it, we play Malfist Squad. I think they just don't block it here. Yeah, fair enough. So we play Malfist Squad. Gives us 2 blockers, and, you know, we're dead to nearly anything here. We go to 1 if they attack out. Spireside Infiltrator. No vehicle, please. Night Market Lookout. Oh god, we have to kill them next turn. I think they can sack a servo to put on the Salvager, but that's not even that good. Because then we're at 2. We could possibly get out of it. Yeah, this game does not look great. The Revolutionary is interesting. The real, like, it's a 6-mana 6/6, right, if you sack an artifact. But then each opponent loses 2 life. Turns out that was pretty relevant this game. Kind of a finisher. I mean, just 1 damage here, 1 damage there. And pretty soon that 2 damage is looking pretty scary. Okay, so they're not attacking, and that is just wonderful for us. So what can we do? Well, the cool thing is Malfist Squad definitely kills something if it attacks. They have no cards left. Untethered Express attacks as a 6/6 this turn. 4/4 plus 2. So that's pretty good. Something of ours will die this turn. And that means yeah, Yeah, I think the 3 attacks that make sense are the Squad, the Osprey, and the Express. Now we still have to win this turn. So how are we going to do that? We put him to 5 with the Osprey, potentially 4 with the Evasion. They can just block Express here, Malfist Squad here. And then we'll play Harpooner to kill nothing because there's no tapped creatures. Huh. So then we have to kill Night Market Lookout with Daring Demolition. Let's see, if this is attacking for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They block with the 2 smallest on Malfist Squad. And they're not going to block with these 2. So we take these out of the picture, and if we take the Revolutionary out of the picture, we get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, blocking our 6/6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's also not enough. Ah, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's about as close as it gets. Okay. Let's try... Let's try this. I suspect we'll have to use our removal on one of these guys before the turn is over. Because I think killing the Revolutionary and attacking like this still doesn't force the issue. So, do we even go for it? 6. We want them to block with at least 2 things here. Then, or the Revolutionary. Let's say they just block with the Revolutionary. Then, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 blockers back for 4 creatures. Oh man, this game is just nuts. But the Malfist Squad has to be blocked, right? Yeah, I don't think we survive if we just attack with the Untethered Express. So I'm gonna go for a little bit more aggressive attack here. Okay. Yeah, they block like that. That's fine. They block like this. We can kill the rats. That's fine. We can kill the Revolutionary, and then our Untethered Express lives for what it's worth. We could even save our Maulfist squad and kill the servo, which I think we do here. Then we kill Spireside Infiltrator, and they're left with Night Market Lookout and Defiant Salvager, and that just doesn't do much. So yeah, let's give this thing this. I think we got it here. That was about as well as we could have hoped for. Alright, they're like, yes, now I just have to... Oh, shoot. No, we're still dead. Because we... Yeah, we're still dead here. Because we attacked with all our creatures. Well, whatever. Maybe they don't see it. We can block the Salvager, and the Night Market Lookout kills us. All that for nothing. Alright. There might have been a... I'm trying to think. There might have been a way to get more out of that, but it just seemed pretty tough to get anything more than that. Because we had to kill one of those guys, or at least force it to block there, or else they just attack and kill us. Yeah, Furious Reprisal. I still don't want to go into red here. I still like the black cards we have in this deck. And was there anything else crazy there? Decommission. I don't know, maybe Decommission doesn't have that many good targets, although they must be playing vehicles because they have so many of those tappers. Alright, I'm happy with this. Be on the play, which is right where we want to be, and I'll keep this hand. It might kill a Heart of Quran or something. And we can just win after that. Opponent is down to 6. Well, at least they're on the draw. They get to mitigate their loss. Come on, where's our 2-drops? The Osprey is pretty good to get out there. And the Predicament, haven't cast it in this tournament yet, but I imagine it'll be good. It'll kill 2 creatures. Yeah, so I'm not going to trade here. I'll let them get a servo. It's fine. We need some more creatures. I'm tempted to kill this servo. I'm also tempted to not attack. Yeah, I just won't attack. Hope to block this Salvager. Maybe use Alley Evasion if they sack a servo first. Oh goodness, they can sacrifice creatures to it. If you control an artifact, draw a card. Yeah, so I'm going to kill their artifact so they don't draw a card, and so they can't put it on this Salvager here. It's not insane, but better than nothing. Spark of Creativity. Oh god, so I can't respond to this if they reveal the card. So I can either hope they have a land or a 1-drop on top, or use alley evasion and hope they don't kill it with something bigger. I'm gonna gamble here. Okay, so mountain. They can still play it if they haven't already played a land. But yeah, I guess that just did nothing. Come on, attack. Although if they do attack, they could have some kind of trick here. Oh, I don't like this. Yeah, I mean, they showed us the first strike trick. I just don't want to lose outright to that, so I'm not going to block here. Ooh, nice. So that'll give us something good to do. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about blocking with it. If they do have Built to Smash, they still beat our alley evaded Untethered Express if we crew it and block it. Even if it does survive the first strike. But now they're attacking for 3, we're attacking for like 5 and 6 and 7. Oh, of course they have Death Touch too, so that is a bit of a problem. Ooh, Battle at the Bridge. Well, that's just about perfect here. We can do that on the Poisoner for 4, I guess. Hopefully that extra life didn't matter too much, and this can actually work for us. Then we crew up and get in there. Alright. Good deal. Battle at the Bridge. No, don't kill our stupid vehicle. Return target creature to its owner's hand. Yeah, so it's not a creature and I can't crew it, so goodbye. We take another little hit, and we could actually get a servo here if we use alley evasion. I think that's worth it. Because we do get to replay it. I mean, it's not that worth it, but it also gives us a chump blocker later in the game. And I don't want to sacrifice the Osprey to start getting the Scry engine here. So it's not really a chump blocker, it's like a block and then Scry. So our opponent is not attacking into this. They're playing Maulfist Squad. And they're passing, so Perilous Predicament will be what we need. It's going to do what we need here. They sacrifice, I guess, the squad and the servo. So it doesn't give them any better stuff to do. Each opponent sacrifices an artifact creature and a non-artifact creature. And that prevents a lot of damage. I'm not going to worry about the Scry here with the stockpile. I wouldn't mind drawing anything, really. Land would be okay, because I want to use that Scry on defense. Actually, I've changed my mind. No, I don't. I'll take the 3 damage here, because I don't want that servo to go away. What the heck? A 2/3 first strike that rummages. Fair. Okay. Yeah, what a weird game. But it looks good for us here. We've got 2 damage in the air this turn, puts him at 7, and then we'll play the Harrier, and then that's 7 damage next turn. As long as they don't foil our plans somehow. Because they're doing, what, like 5, 9 next, or 8 or 9 next turn. So that's not that good. Whoops, pay 1, sacrifice the servo. Plains to the bottom, we don't really need that. And then, yeah, let's not make things complicated. Let's just win. What happens if we don't block here? Is there any way we die? 9, 10, 11. I think so. I'm just going to block the bigger creature. Hope they don't have lifelink. Daredevil. Okay, that doesn't do anything here. So, it is time. Come on, Dawn Feather Eagle. You started this draft off when we picked you, and you're going to end this draft. I do like the art. The colors are kind of unique, and it's pretty clearly an eagle. Some cards get a little more, I don't know, unclear about what they are. Like this thing. What the heck is this thing? Is it a person in a helicopter? Like, I don't even know. Alright. No removal spells. I don't even really know what they could have. They could have like a trick that gives our creature -1/-1, but I think we've got it here. So, thanks for watching. Maximum prize out here. Good luck in your drafts. Hopefully you can put together some crazy decks like that eggs deck we saw in round 2. But yeah, draft good curves, and I'll see you next time.